Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody is doing really well. I know that we're kind of in a huge, it's a pandemic. So I know most of us are kind of like, you gotta stay home, you can't really leave your house, which is completely understandable. So I figured, let's do a video, let's do something that I typically do weekly, and that's my eyebrows. Excuse my voice, I got sick again and I'm like finally on the recovering end of it. I got like a really bad sinus infection and then I got a cold. So I'm getting better. That's why I didn't have a video on Friday, because I felt like crap on Friday. So I'm back today. You actually have a voice today. So anyway, let's get into it. I want to keep this like fun. I want to keep it comfortable, like if you're home and you're just like hanging out, just chill out and let's do some eyebrows. So I wanted to share my eyebrow routine with you guys, and that's grooming, like tweezing, trimming, things like that. Excuse this whole situation. I was extracting some blackheads. I'm gonna get my period probably this weekend, so of course it's like I see a black spot or a blackhead and I'm like, I gotta take it out, I gotta take it out. But anyway, that's not what the video is about. So the things that I typically use when I am doing my eyebrows is a mirror. I won't blind you guys. Tweezermen tweezers are a must for me. I like this brand a lot. It's my go-to. Yes, it's a little bit pricey. I've never like tried another brand that was like more affordable, because these usually just last a few years. So a spoolie, any spoolie you have, it could be a mascara wand, or if you get like a brush set and it comes with a spoolie, that's good. This is one from Zoreya, which is a Amazon brand. A blade and some scissors. Now I like these little scissors. These are for like, I think like if you're doing clothes knitting and you have like an extra thread or something, they're very like precise. I got these on Amazon. And the reason I like this is because you can kind of brush the hair a certain way and just hold it. You don't have to like, you know what I mean? You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, and if you're a beginner, I highly recommend an eyebrow pencil. So what I'm going to do first, actually let's talk about my eyebrows. If you see close, my eyebrows are they're pretty sparse. Up here, they're okay. Back here, that's where the hair starts to just be non-existent. A few years ago, I was on strong medication for my rheumatoid arthritis. I lost a lot of my end hair. Some came back, some did not. So this is what I'm working with. That being said, my eyebrow hairs are pretty straight. If you're Asian, like Filipino, Chinese, you kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. I feel like that's kind of what my eyebrow hair resembles mostly. I mean, other, Hispanics as well have it. So if you see, my hair is it's pretty straight. It's not very thick, right? Same thing with this one. That's my eyebrow hair. That's what I'm working with. Couple of things. When you are doing your eyebrows, if you're tweezing or threading, whatever, always start from one direction out. So either inside out or from outside in. If you want an arch, do not go for the middle part of your eyebrow to create an arch, because you will have a very messed up eyebrow. I've been there, I've done it. So learn from me, otherwise do whatever you want. And then you got to live with growing out your eyebrows. It's not fun. Another thing too, in order to have a higher arch, this part of your eyebrow where it begins, the lower it begins, the higher the arch. So if my eyebrow, let's say, didn't start here and it started more here, it would be like that. So that's not really arched. Ow. So that being said, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. This is what I would recommend somebody if you're new to doing your eyebrows. The first thing that I would say, though, is if you can, get them professionally shaped, Or if you you just know how you want your eyebrows to be, do this step, fill them out, and then you kind of tweeze around it. So for time's sake, I will do this eyebrow. So I may just speed this part up a little bit, just so we're not here forever. I was mentioning before, if my eyebrow starts like low here, you see how the arch just goes up? The other thing too is when you're filling in your eyebrows, they'll go like this. Keep your face very relaxed. Use a mirror, kind of look down. And just outline the brow. Just like that. And then what I do is like, I'll look forward when I'm filling it in, and then I'll kind of just turn to see where like this part is. So here I went a little too rounded, so I'm just gonna blend that out. I see where my arch is, and I'm gonna go down. The other thing you could do too to see where your eyebrow's supposed to start is you get the pencil and you want to put it in this inner part of your nostril, not out here, because then you'll open up your eyebrows too much and it's just not going to go with your face shape. So here, technically my eyebrow should start there, a little bit lower. So we're going to fake that and then to see that that's technically where my eyebrow should go in. Then you put the pencil on the tip of your nose, look straight, and it should cross over your iris. This is the highest part of my brow. And that should go down. I'm doing my eyebrows a little bit heavier right now. I typically won't do them like this. And then the end of your brow should be, you go from the outside of your nostril to here, and that's it. So it lines up where I was filling it in before. So now that being said, with doing this, filling in your eyebrows, whether or not you do a full face of makeup, it definitely changes the face. It looks more put together. All right, so the next step would be to get tweezers. I have a mirror, I have a spoolie, and I have tweezers in my hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to brush my brows up. And now anything that is not in the line, I'm going to take out. I'm going to tweeze it. Thing too is like when you're tweezing, especially here, take your time and take out those little rows of hair, because then you'll naturally get, I'll show you on this side. Obviously this eyebrow needs some tweezing, but you could see that there's like a lighter color here. If you tweeze them out in like a nice row, you'll get like that natural highlighted look. I don't carve my eyebrows, but I don't know, if you do it very straight, it keeps that nice line very straight, and then it just looks like your eyebrows are, almost gives like that illusion like they were waxed or something. Show you how to trim this eyebrow, because since this one's filled in, it's going to be a little bit hard to see. With trimming, I like to brush the hairs up. This is tricky now. So anything that kind of goes past like if you see, if I go like that, those little ones that are just slightly above, that I'll trim. Same thing here. But when you're trimming, you want to take your time with it. That's why I got these scissors, because they're a little more precise. And I get these and I hold them sideways, right? Because this way is like, if you're cutting a piece of paper, this way is to cut the top. And I'll just relax my eyebrows and just kind of go along like that. And sometimes when you just trim, it's more than enough. Sometimes you don't even have to, like, you'll tweeze less if you trim good. Now, if I brush these down, now if I go like this, I don't want to trim that off. Because if I brush them this way, they kind of fall in line with the rest of the hair. So you want to brush the hair the way it would naturally fall, like on your eyebrows. So like this eyebrow, this one little one here, that's like slightly out of line, I'm trimming. See how that now it's more like uniform. Do not like the way I filled in this eyebrow. Anyway, that's beside the point. So then back with this one, I'm just going to take this. The other tool that I mentioned was the blade. This is tricky, unless you're really comfortable with doing it. Try it if you're not, you know. But remember how I said like these hairs kind of hurt a lot? That's why I'll get this one. And the other thing I should have mentioned was if you put just like a little bit of cream like around your brows, it'll make using the blade a little bit easier. So I'm just putting this on just around, just to kind of create like a little bit of a slip so you're not, excuse me, like shaving the skin so close to the undry skin. So now I'm just lifting this up a little bit. And again, you want to follow the same guideline. This is my better eyebrow right now. This one starts where it's supposed to. The arch is exactly where it's supposed to be, and it ends where it's supposed to. So one thing I will say is when you get around here, you can shave off these things, this area here. I like these blades because they're small enough to kind of get in this area. The top is tricky. I would stay away from it unless you know your eyebrows. Or like sometimes people get like these stragglers here. You can just, again with this, and anchor your pinky here. You can just kind of go down very gently. Don't go fast. And it's enough to kind of clean up the area. That is grooming eyebrows pretty quick at home, especially now since it's, you know, you're going to be home more often. If you go get your eyebrows done, you know, you can, even if you're not confident enough to shape your own eyebrows, just clean up the bottom part. It's enough to kind of, you know, keep you happy, I guess. The eyebrow pencil. And what I do is I just twist. And that's it. That's more my eyebrow than this one. This one I went too heavy-handed on, but there. I hope it helps, guys. If you have any questions, you know, anything below, comment down. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.